The Galena Fish was a legend, so much so that not even we had heard of it. It was a mythical beast 30 feet long, relative of the green moon show, slow-moving and a smart fish. My father and me had been fishing our whole lives catching striper, drum, perch, blues, and hardhead over Chesapeake Bay. We had a secret spot in 15 feet of water near an underwater rock formation. I'd say where, but my dad never liked people to know our secret spot. We fished in the same spot since I was born, until one day we heard a striper near where we docked in 6 feet of water in an inlet. We thought it would be funny if we caught something in the murky water, so we gave it a try. I had had dreams of catching fish on our boat while it was docked, and I had told my dad just what we did. We came from a fishing trip one day with only 2 striper and the limit was 4, and that's when it all began. We had some leftover crabs, so I put it on line and said, what the hell. We were very close to the dock where people were catching stripers, so we gave it a shot. Then minutes went by and all we had was a couple of perch. Then my dad's line went slack and he said, I think I got something. He pulled back on the pole and he said, it must be snag, nothing but dead weight. So he kept yanking on the pole and felt our boat shake. Thought it must have been the tide. A couple minutes later, the angle of the snag shifted. Brad, I think this is a fish. I said, whatever it is, it's big. Can't be a drumfish because we're in too shallow of water, and the striper will be pulling out our line like crazy. That's when we saw these 4 giant dorsal fins I said, Dad, what is that? I don't know, Brad, but we're getting it in. He kept reeling and I got the net. So never mind the net, it's not going to be big enough. He reeled for 2 excruciating hours when the fish floated on its side at the top of the water. Our boat is 25 feet long and the fish was bigger than it. Looked like some sort of catfish with a giant tail. We thought it was dead, so we used our harpoon gun and shot a stake into its upper lip. I attached a rope to it, and we were getting ready to pull it on land with our dad's truck when it went under. I quickly attached the rope to the boat. We were docked, but our boat began to sway up and down as if we were at sea. A devilish laugh came from my dad. Look, we got us a challenge. Then everything went calm. 10 minutes went by, and the rope took off again. But then we saw the fish. I tried to replate it with a harpoon gun, attaching more and more ropes to it, trying to tie them off to the boat. The fish let out a shrieking sound so loud it killed our ears. Dad said, what the hell is that thing? So I described it on Google. It looks like a catfish with 4 dorsal fins, and what came was the old Native American legend of a beast called the Galena Fish, with teeth like razors and the intelligence of a person. Since no one has ever survived an encounter with the Galena Fish, only witnessed it. Said you couldn't kill it, for it had 4 brains and 4 sets of teeth. As soon as I read this, the fish jumped on our boat, pushing it down in the water. The fish opened its mouth and was feet away from my dad, clawing for him in the wheelhouse. I was watching from the bow, handing him the harpoon and told him to stab it in the eye. The fish let out a terrible cry. It began slashing me and close to my dad with its doors shining bright like Christmas lights. That's when he said, I'll show you, and turned the engine on. Knew where the fish's lower half was. My dad yelled, how do you like that 300 horsepower? Then blood started spraying everywhere and our boat started to sink. And I said, I need to tell you something. Then we were in the water and I yelled, and my dad yelled, it's hot, it's dead. I said, Dad, I need to tell you something. And the two houses of the fish started swimming closer and closer to us, and my dad yelled, oh shit. We swam from the nearest dock, neck and neck, and when one half of the fish, neck and neck, when one half of the fish bit my dad's leg and the other half of the fish was out on my tail. We were 3 feet from the dock and we both grabbed it. I was slipping and couldn't get up to my dad. Let go of the dock and started to lift me up, screaming. I got on the dock and as soon as I did, I reached for my dad's hand, he got pulled over. I got on land crying and watched the fish flip back into one and swim away. Then the people down the street came when the police said they heard a lot of noise. I explained to the police what happened and they took me to an dark FBI car where I was knocked. I don't remember the rest. The end of the Galena Fish.